I didn't make anything, so that's good news, but it seems like my thingy was disconnected. Come on. Yeah. Let's see if we can bring it back here. Loading. No, I also have no idea if you can hear me properly, yes or no. Bit weird then. Yeah, to me it also shows. Oh, what do we have now? Do we have something? Oh, you can hear me? That's good. Okay. Is my screen back again now? Because I can see it here in my um, OBS. Ah, okay. That seems good. Seems we are back. So what did you guys miss then? Because you've seen the what's the last thing you've seen? Just let me know because now I have no idea when you dropped out. Let's put it in here again, then in the general chat. Yeah, seems so. But it's back. Let's also post it here for the people who missed it. Stream is back from Frozen Hub. Good. Yeah, the stream chat is double because I have it on my thingy here. Oh, wow. Oh, that's stupid. You haven't seen any of the statues. Oh, damn. Okay. Let's go quickly through them again. Wow. Oh, that's stupid. Let's look at them again. So, in short, P on the horse, the general guy. Hub, P. Kevin sitting on the chair, being the emperor. Then we have Luciano with the banner here in the middle. Oh, any of the new statues you just made, we saw them for. Oh, and we have Radek. But that's up to P, or just, sorry, up to Andy. And if we need to change it, we will change it. Depends on what Radek wants. We also put suggestions, and we don't want to offend him here. We just want to honor him the same as the other leaders. Seeing it's still working there, so that's good. Okay. And I can't hear Kevin. Oh, hey, but Kevin is in.
That's, yeah.
Oh,
do you hear me?
now I can hear you, Kevin.
I've actually said hello beforehand, but I think you were so focused.
Why were you on muted?
Or maybe the internet connection, who knows?
Oh, because how long were you in
Well, for a
voice?
few minutes
Oh, okay,
only.
good. So yeah, I'm just discussing your statue, Kevin. How you will look inside the
Yeah.
game. And now I'm working
Looks
on
good.
them. Hmm?
Looks good.
And now I have to is oh, let's go. Yeah. So now working on Kisonic, so that's what Andy is asking here. Yeah, because I basically have not a real anchor point for Kisonic, but you already told me, Kevin, that he's more like a respectful and he's just around and likes to help, but he's not in the real picture. So he's just happy
I
to
mean, he's,
help.
like a very important helping hand.
So that's why I select the lion. So lion is always um, a symbol of loyalty and royalty as well. So importance, and I guess that fits him well. To do the sound cuts. Oh, wow, it seems like we will really have problems with. Um,
Yeah, your audio is a bit laggy. I don't know if it's your internet connection
yeah,
or
likely,
something like
because
that.
also the streaming was not doing the best. So it can be that my internet connection is horrible today. That's not that easy to check out. But first, we have to post this lion. So Kevin, what are you working on at the moment? Because
Well, with the now coming or already released patch, mostly bug fixes, I guess, and I've for the last few weeks I've worked on the new arena that will
ah,
come up soonish, allowing more customization for arena matches.
customization in the sense of
Well, like choosing map size,
oh yeah,
player
I have
resource.
to be how to call it like I don't know anything, but of course I know a little bit, but
Yeah, I
I
mean,
just have to ask
perfectly
for
fine.
the other guys around. So
That's
customization
no
in map
problem.
size and more or
Yeah, map size, player resource. So some of the settings from Skirmish, and yes, and FFA mode. I think that's the
FFA
highlight of
mode.
the thing. Yeah, free for all.
Oh, free for all.
Everyone
Oh, that's
against.
cool. So they can play with four, and
Yes,
then oh, that sounds good. That sounds
yes.
nice.
No, only a few maps are supported, but so only the maps who are designed also or are compatible with FFA. So not every map that you can play on normally with PvP in a team match is compatible with FFA mode.
Ah, okay. Can you give us an example for a map for FFA?
Well, I know like Oasis is FFA compatible, Black Forest, I think Big Island, and there was a fourth one. So they are
Okay.
definitely, and I will later check if I find any other maps that would be compatible with that mode, because the main point or the main thing is if the is for the player placement. So
Mm.
some player placement scripts only look for two teams.
Oh, okay.
Like for example, Arabia is basically only designed to handle two teams.
Hmm. But is it hard to change it? Just I have no idea.
Well, it depends if a map is really designed. Like, do you have for Arabia, do you have like these two cliffs? Like the starting point, the
Oh,
one
yeah.
team is placed on the top right side, and the other team is placed on the um, lower left side. It will be tricky to add like a third team. Where would you put the third team? Like
Oh,
in the
yeah,
middle
yeah.
of the map, right?
that is that is hard.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
so
understand.
you either would need to change like a bit more on the map script so it can handle more teams, or you just need to filter out some. But again, I will look again if we find any more maps that could be FFA compatible, and then we'll add them to the map pool. But technically, we already did the tests. FFA will work for Arena.
Okay. And how far is the progress? Is it coming along?
Your audio was just really laggy.
Yeah. And I
Maybe
guess it is
can
part
repeat the
of my Blender now because my Blender
question.
um is not responding for some reason. I guess that if my Blender is not working, it will bug the loading of OBS. But OBS is still online, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I could still see the stream.
Yeah, then it's fine. Open resend and then the normal statues. Save. Okay. Oh, and did you already start now this week with university again?
2 weeks. We'll
Oh,
start
you
again.
still have vacation for. Ah.
Yes, I'm
How
still
nice.
enjoying vacation.
How nice. See, 8. Ah, perfect. So now I'm gonna put in Gizonic himself. Should we go for a cape or a toga? Up to you, Kevin.
Ahura Mazda bless you.
Or what?
A cape or a toga? Yours has a toga, P has a cape. Luciano has a toga, Rydek has a cape, so Luciano is, or Kizonic is up to you. What do you think fits the best?
I think for... Oh, you difficult question.
Let's not forget this one. Is it that hard? Oh, and
Yeah,
thanks,
I mean,
Erie, for
you know,
the rename.
I like to take my time with decisions, you have to know.
For such a small one.
Yeah, you know, with spontaneous questions, it's like... hello from the audio team. Hello.
Oh, audio team. Oh.
Yeah, audio team.
Let's see, what can we do with this? With his arm? Where is his waist? This is waist. Oh. Let's let him hug his lion. So he's really a friendly developer kind of man. Up. He seems fine. Where is his elbow bone? Is it this one? Let's see it. Ah, there it is. Fine. Whoop. Da, da. That will be okay. How does it? Bit weird. This is better. But yeah. He loves his little lion. This bone here. The really leaning into his pal.
I just noticed that we haven't posted the changelog yet.
He's still working on the code in the back, in the background.
No, not code. I mean, from the last patch.
Ah. So what's the problem this time with the patch?
Oh, that's no problem. I'm just
okay.
saying that we've forgot to post what has changed. You know, the changelog.
Because normally when you have to do patches, something is bugged again.
No, I think the patch went smooth. As far as I've heard.
What is wrong with... Oh, there's something really weird with this shoulder. And also with his elbow. Why isn't he doing what I want? Are we going with the hack? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, the elbow is not... Oh, wait a second. His entire arm is doing weird. Wait. What is going... Let's first get rid of all the other files we don't need anymore. Don't save. Da, 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 da. Do, do. Tight, bone cape, head, clavicle, hand, tools. Oop. Let's fix this. Let's see where we can find the error here. This is the hand, right hand, left forearm. Here we seem to... Aha, there we go. Is this arm... Wait a second. Close mode. What do I need? This one, and the arm. Pose, clear pose. All really weird base pose here. Or it isn't... No. I don't get this. Why is he doing it this weird? Ah. His elbow is repaired. Finally! Woohoo! Okay. Let's see. Where do we go? Whoopa. So Kevin, what do you say for his pose? If you're still watching.
What?
His pose for his second hand.
Pose for a second hand. Looks good.
Because I now have him like this, and now of course he will have
Yeah.
escape / toga, but what to do with this hand? Because it's a bit just hanging there.
Maybe you can hold something in the air, or I don't know.
He will also have his shield as well. Because all of you guys have your private shield. That can be an option. Post mode. But
Wait.
then it may be
Recommendation of Staff Knight.
make him wave in the sense of his arm just going up like this.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Oh, it's not even that bad. It actually quite fit. Oh, this was the now I remember. For some weird reason, this dot there was linked to his knee bone. Was that it? Granny bone. Yeah, because that is this here. Ha, that's it. We have this dot here is influenced by food. Ha, there we go. And now we can pose him properly. So first of all, where will his fist go? There, and that means that his elbow bone will be pointed down somewhere there. Yes, and then we need this bone to be rotated. His how? Oh, you just have to see camera now, webcam. If I put it on, because now I'm just basically doing the same as he's doing to see how my shoulder needs to move to get this pose, which is basically just going up like this, and then I can reach higher like that. Then my hand can be like there, and my elbow needs to point down, and my fist goes there. It's still a bit weird how these fists react, because I still have to check it. Because it seems to be still influenced by a weird bone. And I'm not sure which one. Or is it? Hey, is this it? This is it.
Twisted.
Twisted for some reason, yeah. We're getting there. There we go. Okay, and then this foot on the ground. Up. This one as well. Up. That's good. Then we only have to dive into his toga. So, Kevin, toga or cape?
I go with toga.
He has made the decision.
Yes.
And where are we gonna put his shield? Just at his waist.
Yeah, aside, yeah, I guess
Okay.
that should fit.
Did Kisonic ever had his signature shield? Or only his dragon?
I think he has only ever had his dragon.
He never had a. Oh, I just see what's wrong here.
Or at least he has the dragon for a long, long time.
Okay, then it's toga time. Like, whoopa. And Now we have to start from somewhere there. Cover up this weird spot. Control edit mode, Control R, and then. So Kevin, do you have a preference for your location? Middle, front, side? We have 5 spots to give. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I've now put you as the most important guy in the middle. People not like that.
That is
So all these villages, Kevin, they will all cheer for you when it's in the game.
Aww.
You will finally have the recognition you won. Nah. Toga is a good idea. Best idea, Kevin. Because now I can drape the toga around the line as well. R1 there. Hup. Where's the tower statue that I can put all over my base to worship the tower god? There's no tower god, there's only Kevin. Isn't Kevin enough? Oh, how dare you. You don't need a tower, you just only need Kevin. Know the golden rule of Celeste development. Ask P. And when you can't solve it, ask Kevin. And when Kevin can't solve it, ask Kevin again.
You mean rinse and repeat?
Yes.
Try as loop around.
And it always
Ask
works.
enough and eventually.
Eventually, when
the thing is,
he will fix it.
I can like sort a lot of technical problems, but not everything.
But almost everything.
Depends on the definition for almost everything.
The only stuff that I understand. So that is everything except all those weird things about accounts and logins and all those player stuff. Yeah, there we go. And then we need to go over here. See. Yep. And then we need to go up again. This one maybe not that detailed. We can always add an extra seam if we need it. Up, like this. I'm gonna put in one extra there. And there we go. And then we can start with the fun part. Let's drape this toga over the lion. Oh, haha.
I have to go early now.
Kevin!
I know. I wasn't even sure if I hop in because was just finished from cooking and eating. Yes.
What did you eat?
But
I only saw this pretzel. but I don't think that you ate a
You know,
nice.
hidden private information. What does Kevsoft eat for dinner? You know, high secret confidential
Oh,
information.
okay. Oh,
No,
now the
it's
rumors will
just
start, Kevin.
a rumor will start. Yeah.
Have a nice evening. If you have to go, feel free to exit
Yeah,
whenever
but
you
it
want.
was nice I'd have a small chat. Maybe someone else joins in place of me. And yeah, happy modeling.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye bye. So that was Kevin again. See who we have still in. Oh, only Luciano is in. But is Luciano inside the roaming chat? No, I'm not sure if he's. He's in. Let's ping him once and see what he wants to do. Luciano, like to join stream because P can't. Kevin just did, and Phil will do something else. He had to play games. Weird guy. Why would you have to play games if you can develop one? Uh, this is not that easy. Stupid lion. Don't be that annoying to me. I just want this thing draped over you to keep you warm. That's what friends do. That's what Kizonix does. He's just a happy guy, helping because he likes to. Don't be that annoying to him, stupid lion. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Up. And then we only have to get this one down. Down. Whoa, whoa, no, no, yeah, no, no, no. Nip, nip, bab. Almost, almost, and down. How long are we gonna make this toga? I guess this is good enough there. That seems fine. Lovely lion. Lovely. Any ideas what to put into the hand of Kizonic? To just give him something here? Any ideas? Every idea is welcome. Now also remember that I had to open the card. Don't save. Hope it doesn't freeze me again in this game. It doesn't. Perfect. Because I need this one and I will make it into, no. I see a reaction coming up and I will react as soon as I can. Control C. But I first want to have this thingy properly in and scale it up so it goes over there. Yep. and get rid of these merge by distance, whoppa, up, 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 boo, boo, boo. Yeah, haha. And whoopa. Oh, I did, I did. I didn't ask for this. I separate object. And here we go. Be back. We're back. Stupid thing. Stupid thingy. Yes. There we go. The statue from Kevin. Modeling is easy. Now Kevin has got done. Oh, okay. Third question. Oh, thank you, Were Fury. Yeah, we never did. You're from music department. Oh, nice. Ah, so you're the guy making the soundtracks. That's great. Yeah, I've seen your name only once in chat, but I've never heard anything. But Fury, if you have a kind of sneak peek for us, or how you call it with sounds, no idea how you call it with sounds, but if you have something cool for us to listen to, maybe a few seconds, then feel free to post it. Send me in a PM and uh, I will let it hear by see what we can do. Because you're not in the Roman. No, you're not inside the Roman. No, no, not in Roman chat. So yeah, World Fury, feel free to send me a PM and we will listen to a small portion of your stream, or at least not stream, but soundtrack. Sorry, soundtrack. And I still need your input, guys. What can we do for his waving arm slash fist slash thingy, so he at least can hold something? So no banner, maybe not a sword. Yeah, nice. And I will see how I can. Ah, it should be as well as my. Yeah, should be doable. I like this one. But oh, he has his laurel on. That's good. So still, guys, ideas are welcome because I'm running out of ideas what to do with his Kizonic statue. Sword, staff sword, banner sword, something. And a scroll is just stupid. This also is maybe we don't need anything, but if I make it into a joke or something, so the lion wants the thing that he has in his hand, so he's looking upside. What I want it. It's mine. Give it to me. I want it. Sorry. And we have something in the chat. Let's a piece of meat. That's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Phil's animation from the Primus. Phil, come on. We want it. And let's say that before we go into the soundtrack. Phil, hashtag Phyllis, hashtag Phyllis. We want to see meat. Yep. He will understand. So guys, there we go. Let me see if you can hear it as well. I'm gonna show up my OBS so I can properly see if you can hear it as well. There we go. damn, that was nice. Really dark undertone, but also I like this section where it, yeah, because it's upbeat thingy. Here. Very nice. Especially when it's on repeat. Very awesome. Nice work. Looking forward to it. Fits very well. Awesome work. Very well done. Oh, okay. I don't want to log in. Go away. Yeah, Knight. That was nice, this soundtrack. A piece of meat is also, yeah, let's explain it a little bit. Do we have the Primus animation in now? Do we have it in? Do we have it in? We have a lion. Primus lion death animation. We have a death animation of the Primus. Woo. Let's check it out. Primus. You can't be not excited about him. Everyone wants to see the meat. Let's go on. And we have to go inside the robots. And then within the direct login, let's check it out. Give us meat. We want the Primus. We want the Primus. And still, up for ideas. Sorry, up for ideas for the Pisonic Wave. Maybe he doesn't even need something. He's already quite cool. With his spell. He's already quite good. Quite nice. A baby lion. Ah, this is fine enough already. Not as how to pronounce this thing, not as leading as the others, just being a nice guy, being a friend of everyone, enjoying it, save it. So let's open the Primus and let's go into the last 10 minutes or so for the stream. Gonna show, can't hold myself back to show you the dead animation of the Primus or the whip version of the Primus dead animation that Phyllis is working on. It's still on. It is. Yep, it's still there. If we want more, I can send. But I can't show anymore. I hope you like. Yeah. Oh, check an announcement. Another track. We will put the track on while looking at the animation. That's cool. Let's see. In which one did you place in this announcement? Let's see what we can find here. If we can have a nice server. Roman soundtrack teaser. This is the other one. Very nice again. Let's put it on for a second time to just get used to it, to this awesome song. In the meantime, we'll play some animations that Phyllis has made. So this was the work animation. I will also show the dead animation. And that's it for today then. So let's enjoy the song for a second time. And give him some credits, guys. Give him some credits because it's just amazing work. There we go again. Put up the volume a little bit more. Wait a second. Let's put the volume on. Yeah. So that was the soundtrack for a second time, and this is the dead animation. And now you also understand me, so this is it. With this funny thing at the end. So he falls down, up, and then. So what's happening? He's falling down, and then this card comes back. Whoop! The meat falls off next to the lion. Oh, sorry.
What do you mean by stream?
Hey! Whoa! Who's there? Is that
It's Luciano.
Is that Luciano? So that's the first time that we hear you on stream, Luciano.
Hello.
Hey. So how are you doing?
Great. Middle of my workday, but and it's
What?
Monday, so as good as it can be.
The start of the week. Good to see you for the first
I
time.
apologize, but I can't hear you very well. It seems like you're skipping, at least on my end.
Oh, yeah, that's what I have the entire stream already. That my stream is a little bit laggy for some reason. Guess I have a bad connection or something like that.
Ahura Mazda,
But guys,
bless.
that's
Ah.
Luciano since a long time. So you're finally back. And now you're in. Do you also have the stream on? The stream running, Luciano? Or you're just there in voice
Yeah, I
chat?
can't.
Because then I can show you what I've done for
Let me
Kisonic.
reconnect on Discord. Okay.
I can also put on the screen share if you like. That's easier.
If you don't mind, that'd be great.
Then I'll put on the screen share. Let's go live here then. Screen. And now I'm live during this. No, back the other one. Just screen works the best. Yep. So there we go. And then here we have the statue for Kisonic.
1 second. It's still loading.
Oh.
There you go.
So you and Kevin described him as a friendly guy, just being there, helping around, and not being a real frontline person, just being nice. So I have made this for him.
That looks awesome.
So that means that we have all 5 of you done.
That's great, Kevin. Man. It looks great.
And then you in the middle here, Rydek and Kisonic. So Luke.
So When do you usually do the texturing work? Is
Oh.
that
Good question. Good question. Basically, that I make the models, and then I send it to Chaos, and he does the texturing.
okay.
So I'm not that skilled as Chaos is with textures. So I will leave it to him. He's way better with it. So that's up to him. But these models are already wrapped, so that will be not as hard to do so.
Gotcha. And so, what are some of the constraints you have to work with? Like, is there a polygon count limit? Or...
Yeah, there is. There is. And we don't know, there's not really there's not really a fixed boundary for polygons.
Mm-hmm.
But the best example is that animation of this fortress. Because when you look in detail here, object animation, object animation dialog. Where is my dialog? Object. Oh, this is, stupid. I need this one. The editor doesn't have the dialog, so I need the online version.
I remember that. There was no dialogue prompt that would come up on the original editor. I guess we fixed that since I looked.
Oh, okay. It would help a lot. Here we go. So here we have the fortress, and when we open the animation dialog and go into the dead animation, here, you can properly, where was it? It should be that we have deleted some objects to get this one working. But I can't see which part, and that's a good sign. But there was a section.
That looks amazing, by the way.
Oh no, the best example is also the Colosseum, the Wonder. So for the Wonder of the Romans is the biggest or most complex building. Here we go. So the Colosseum.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And during the dead animation here, you can properly see that we don't have statues anymore. So the idle version has statues, and the dead animation doesn't have statues. Because if you would render this with statues, we will not show any model. It would just be rendered out.
It would have hit the limitation, right?
Yes. Yeah. And that's the state that we have hit for the fortress and some other buildings. At a certain moment, it doesn't render anymore, and that's different for each model, but it's related to the amount of bones and the amount of keyframes. So it's not that easy. It's just somewhere in the base code.
And I wonder,
yeah,
not intended. I wonder if it could be like a particle effect that the statues get replaced with. So it kind of looks like, kind of hides that. But I mean, minor detail. Before you pointed it out to me, I didn't notice it at all.
Yeah, maybe you can do a smoke thingy there. Yeah, that's a good one. But I guess we have already deleted the bones, so I have to look into it.
No, it looks really good. It looks, not to disparage the work of the original devs, but that looks just way better than the rest.
But there we have to take into account that software is way better, and 3D software is just way easier to use, and we all have way better CPUs and GPUs, so that works as well.
That's right. That's right.
Because these models are way more complex than the original ones.
They are. I love the detail of the light in the middle of. It just kind of like makes it look like there is something going on there. Like there's actual, I don't know. It just makes it seem in a way more like what I imagine it would.
Like a glow. Like it's more important. But we took it from the Pantheon. Or the Pantheon? Yeah, Pantheon first. Yeah, we did the same here. So as well, this.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
This sunshine glowy thingy. one of the award
That looks
buildings
really
for the
good.
campaign.
And there's something I've never looked into that I've always wondered. And so, what happens during that destruction? Do you have to break the mesh apart and then add the textures to the part, the faces that weren't before,
Yep.
weren't there before?
So
you create a bunch of objects.
now you basically have two models. You have a base model.
Mhm.
That's why we have this the best visible within the Wonder. So we have one model, which is basically a solid model
Mhm.
without any splits or cuts or whatever. And when the model is destroyed, or when it is has 0 hit points, it will be replaced with a second object, and that object has the cuts inside. So
Gotcha.
this model is different than the other model, and then you can cut it apart and put in. Yeah, you see that this one doesn't have the fills in
Oh, the faces,
yet.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you take another one, for example, the Siege Workshop Romans, arrow. This is this one. So when you take, for example, and destroy this one, you see that we have here, for example, this bottom part of the roof, it's not inside the normal one. So you basically have to make a second model and then cap all these
And then add it,
surfaces.
right?
Yeah.
And can you spawn other objects when the death occurs? I
Yeah,
wonder.
because
I'm gonna stop saying wonder.
that's something that we just discovered a few months ago, or a few weeks ago, because that's what we are doing with the Primus. And therefore we have to play test it. I guess it works the best. Primus, because we have 3 models for the Primus, 1, 2, and 3. And now we have to, let's put in some Spearmen for player 2. Spearmen, Bubs are fine. This works. Yeah, doesn't matter at all. Let's go with player 1, play test, and then player 1. Okay. So what is going to happen is, of course, they're gonna attack the Primus. But when the Primus dies, the second Primus is spawned. And that's something that Phil is working on. So here we have the normal Primus. And that's his effect. And here we go. So here we go. This is the second Primus. And he is basically spawned when the first Primus is dead. And then we have this third Primus, which is spawned when the second Primus dies, and this one is playable.
So like, can you from like the same death spawn 2 objects?
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So would a workaround for the wonder statues be that you spawn an object that's just the statues, and then make them a separate, like it would have a separate poly count limit, right?
Yeah, that is possible. That's right. We didn't think about that yet, but there is one other bug, and I can show you as well. And that is just console limitations, which is limited to the amount that the game can render at once. And the best is visible when we take one of the trees, and then we need the Celtic. Yes, this one. And what we're gonna do is put on the density. Yes, and now we're gonna break the game here. We're gonna zoom out to a extent way further than you normally can. For example, 350 will be doable. 350 will be doable. Yeah, here we go. And then we're gonna place a lot of these trees. And at a certain moment, you will see that it starts to bug. No, it isn't. But this is just still fine. Here we go. Bam. No trees are visible. And when we zoom in a bit, we will see that they don't have shadows. Because the game is out of memory to render also the shadows. And now it's completely gone when we zoom out. Then the game can't. The game can't. It's basically at its limit, so it can't render anything.
So it has like a limit on video memory.
Yes. Yeah. And it happens the same when we have a wander in. Then the wander is visible, but certain buildings around it, they will lose their shadows.
I've had that happen. I still have that happening on my Norse Civ.
Norse Civ?
And I always thought it was a problem with my video card.
But your Norse Civ has that problem as well?
I don't know what's causing it, to be honest, but shadows sometimes go away, sometimes the whole building goes away, and I've had it since forever.
Oh, but I've never noticed that for the Norse.
Just my capital, probably.
Is your capital?
That's cool.
Fully packed with stuff.
Yeah, there's plenty of buildings on it. Not an excessive amount, I wouldn't think, but I'm experiencing pretty much the same bug.
Yeah, but that's in some ways not logical because the zoom of a capital is also larger than a normal in-game zoom. I also have a confirmation of Savimomia that is happening to him as well. Yeah. So it's not part of your video card, it's just part of the internal rendering of the game.
Yeah, I've looked into that issue and tried to see as much info, try to figure out what info I could find, and nothing obvious came up. I couldn't spend days on it, but yeah, it was.
Yeah, but if it's only for the capital, it's not that big of a point.
Yeah, but sorry for focusing on that statue thing.
No.
You just brought it up as a problem, and my brain was like, must solve.
No, feel free to ask anything because I'm already outdone of materials here. So any question is welcome, or anything you want to know, feel free.
Man, I remember when we were just stitching stuff together just out of existing things because we couldn't do our own modeling. So it's really cool that we are now able to do it.
But did you also try to just retexture stuff?
Yeah, we're like severely limited. We're just combining stuff, and we still could texture it with code that we borrowed from Age of Empires 3 mods.
Oh, okay.
But once I found out that H3 had gone far enough that where they could do their own 3D models, I contacted the person who made that happen, and he was happy to join. I forget his name exactly, but
Cliff?
Yeah, Cliff.
Ken Cliff.
Yeah, I found him in Heaven Games, the site.
Ahura Master,
like,
bless
hey, we got this going on. Can you help us out?
Yeah, because Ken Cliff made the exporter for us.
Yeah.
Nice that you've seen him as well. But that's
but
already
we've had a
2 years ago or something
people.
like that. Maybe 2.5 even.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a few key people who are just unlocked so much for us, and there's so many people who are contributing to this project that I don't know how we would have done so many amazing things without. I think we were talking about Kasonic, right? And he really helped us out, especially in the beginning where we were getting lost on things, and came in and just answered all our questions and then helped with the reverse engineering, which is great.
Yeah, because you started it with you on your own, or?
Yeah, I started on my own. Then with Kasonic, and then once we had something happening where you could get to the capital city and do a couple of things, Rydag joined in. He took my very work in progress crappy code, and he took that work in progress and turned it into a real deal. And then Kasonic was really helpful throughout that. And then Kevsoft was like, hey, I can help. And I was very like, I don't know if you can, because we would get requests from people who'd say they could help and they didn't know much. And I was like, all right, Kev, like prove it to me. And he did. And I was like, damn, all right. And yeah, from there on, it was just, we expanded a lot and
But I'm
we had a
always
ton of
curious
people
because
in our
I've never
Discord.
spoken with one of the the founders, or at least the founding devs. But what exactly did you have when you started?
Um,
What was
like
there?
I really wanted to play the game. I went and found some forums of people promising they would release a server, and there was a lot of lying people, a lot of scummy people asking for money in order to do it, and I was like, all right, that's bad. So I started doing it. I was really enjoying learning reverse engineering at the time. So it took me like 6 months just to get to log in and
Whoa,
like
okay.
figure out what was going on underneath the hood, but I was getting really stuck on like getting the capital city working, and
But what was
it
what
I
was
was really stuck on it.
but what
And
was
the
going
issue
on with the
was,
files then? Sorry for
what was going
interrupting,
on with
but
what?
what? Yeah, I'm just a noob with code, so I have no idea. But you you were not you had the code, but you were not able to get in, or there was no
Yeah,
code at
so
all, or
I mean the server code pretty much didn't exist. What I was coding was like just to get things loading and being able to go in the capital city, and then start a quest. That was my goal. I got really stuck, and I knew what the game expected, but I didn't know why what I was sending wasn't valid. So, I was stuck on this, and then Kitsonic, um, like someone pointed me to Kitsonic, and I reached out, and then he was like, "Oh, you're not passing this one space." And it was literally one character that I was stuck in. It was the space. Once we got that, like it was really easy to figure out the packet structure for the network stuff. That's when Rydag joined and was like, "Oh, give me all this information, and then I'll make a server happen." And he was really quick and really good about it. Um,
okay. So to be
yeah,
simplified, you had the art files and data files, etc.,
yeah, yeah.
but you didn't
For
have the X
H3,
live.
yep. I did have actually X Live. So probably shouldn't admit to it, but I found some sources of an X Live version for another game that was like, um, where it was really easy to just expand on that. Like the code wasn't great, like it is from Kev's X Live. You remember, like when we had a X Live beta, right? So the first version
Yeah,
was started from some code I had
yeah,
found,
the
and then second
Fenelop
version.
version, right?
Sorry.
The Fenelop version.
Yeah. Um, we had like it was code we borrowed from some sketchy sources, but it worked. Kev then rewrote everything from scratch in his own code, which is what we use today.
Aha.
But yeah, we had XLive, we had the data files. I worked on H3 mods, like I worked on tools for that, and I released a lot of it for H3. So I just ported it over to AOEO. Everything extracted the files, everything worked. Um, I made XLive ignore the security checks, so we could just mod everything to our heart's content. Um, yeah, so it wasn't super hard once we got over the huddle of um, what characters to send and when. Uh,
Okay. And
yeah.
now when you have, and now it's all working. What do you have in mind now? Because now
Well,
you're back now, and that's of course great.
somewhat.
But do you have something that you're looking forward to now, or that you want to put in, or?
Yeah, there are some ideas, right? Like right now, we're really focused on getting the Civ out, and you guys are doing a great job there. I definitely want to contribute more. There is so first we were really focused on just getting the main game working, and we were very wary of making any changes that weren't part of the original game. So it wasn't like easy for us to be creative with what we wanted to implement. Everything was very strict, and we were trying to make it happen. And now we have a bit more freedom, given the changes that we made to game devs, the lead devs. So now we have more freedom. We can be more creative with things that we want to implement, and not just stick to quality of life improvements.
Okay.
So I have some ideas. I don't want to say them yet.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not going further on it.
Yeah.
Then I leave them a secret. But at least you have something to look forward to.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. I'm first and foremost, like my role has been somewhat trying to support everyone else and do the financial part of everything. And I used to contribute more in terms of code and direction, but I took a break from that. And now that I'm back, I do definitely want to catch up and be able to help more in terms of code and ideas. But so far, it's been mostly try to be supportive of everyone else.
But you know how it starts, Liz. When you do your first coding, we will push you on with new stuff. When you roll into it, there's no going back.
Yeah. Yeah, I like I see a limitation you guys are running into, and now I desperately want to go and fix it because I want to be able to unlock you guys to be as creative and make the coolest thing. So I'll probably bother people about investing time into investigating the rendering issues. Yeah. There's a lot we can do, a lot of freedom we have already, and Kev just keeps adding more and more cool things, and with PF2K and everyone else. So
yeah, because
I'm
there are
looking forward to their
not that
stuff.
many limitations anymore.
Right, yeah.
Because we can make new models, and that's a large part of new content. And P already added with Kevin some new gameplay features and gear thingies, like the forge and all those things around that. So the only limitation is how good you guys can code.
Yeah, that's true. I do have one thing that I wish would fix, but it's really hard and probably take a while. Just I wish like we'd unlock multiplayer for more people, in terms of the amount of people you can have in a party, and
but then you're referring to FFA or not?
Stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, because
FFA,
Kevin already talked
FFA.
To us a little bit about it. He was in stream for an hour ago or something like that, and he already mentioned the FFA that he's working on it for the arena rework.
Yeah, it's just it's difficult, and yeah, he's looking into it, but I know that it is difficult, and hopefully we can get through that and be able to release that, because it's something I really loved from other H games, and I'd be very happy if we could make it happen.
Yeah.
All right, so I have. Sorry.
Yeah. Go on.
I do have some work, and someone's calling me to help out on some coding issue, but I'll be happy to come back once I have some time again, or maybe some other day.
It was nice to have you in. That's the first time that we heard you since a long time. Basically, I've never heard you before, so that's the first nice meeting.
Yeah.
Yes. So that I likely will shut down the stream for now. I will play the soundtrack of Verve Fury again for the Romans, and then close my stuff and see you next time then.
Really great work. I'm a big fan of your work, and really love I can't believe we have a soundtrack. It's amazing. Like
Yeah,
the
that's
community has
awesome.
been really, really great, and
Yeah,
it's really good.
so many things are coming from different people. That's amazing.
Yeah. All right. Make sure to thank We Are Fury for me on my behalf, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye bye.
Bye.
So that was Luciano. Surprisingly, he came in. Didn't expect it, but was nice. First time I've seen him in stream, and guess also the first time that you guys may have seen him in stream, or at least since a long time. Sounded like a nice guy, so that's great. So yeah, I'm gonna shut down my software, but first I will play this soundtrack again, at least the Roman announcement soundtrack, and then I will see you next time during another stream. And again, give a shout out to Fury for this awesome music, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.